Hey guys, so I was really busy today and I couldn't really experiment like I wanted to. But when I got to play, I remembered an OG deck from like an old friend and wanted to see how good it did in this meta. The original concept for this deck was created by Sudden. I don't remember his exact list, plus new cards have came out since then, so I just built it the best I could from memory. The idea is pretty simple. You play elusive units and then you burn them with puff gaps from TEEMO and mystic shots and get excited. The main cool combo for the deck is using kinkou Wayfinder to summon elusives, ideally TEEMOs, to have potentially 3 TEEMOs on the field at the same time. The deck also has good ways to keep your elusives alive, running 3 twins, 3 nopes, and 3 retreat and returns. As far as exactly what tier this falls into, I would have to probably say like tier 3 for the average player. However, it's a harder deck to use, and the better you got with it, the better it would perform, as I think it has a decently high skill ceiling. The deck was used to get rank 1 multiple times by Sudden, so it really has the capability to win a lot. So we run 6 1-drops, obviously the 3 TEEMOs, the main champion for the deck, and then also 3 Navori Blade Scout. So the thing about this card is that you don't always want to just play this on turn 1 and just do damage. A lot of the time you want to save this for a going off turn, or maybe you do play it and to maybe put it back into your hand with a monk or something later. The important thing to remember about this deck too is that it's not really an aggro deck, it's more of a combo deck, so don't feel like you need to play Navori Blade Scout on turn 1 to get that 2 damage. Again, a lot of the time you're meant to save it for like a going off turn or something, or if you can put it back in your hand for some reason with monk, or maybe you need to block because you're against aggro or something like that, then maybe you do want to play it early, get your 2 damage in and then play it as a blocker. But just keep in mind you don't always have to play this. Greenglade Duo is still a really good card in this deck. When you have this on the field and you play kinkou Wayfinder, it ends up always being a 5 attack elusive, which is like what, 25% of their entire Nexus health, right? So it's a really good card in the deck, obviously. It only has 1 health, but again, we have 3 different ways to keep it alive, like I mentioned with the notifies, retreats, and twins, which are all the protection spells. We run 2 mystic, 3 get excited. The other thing to keep in mind is that because we're running 8 P and Z, it actually misses allegiance more than it probably should. I think the generally accepted amount of other region cards in an allegiance deck is usually 6, so you could potentially cut mystics for something and just keep the get excited. However, the extra burn and potentially removal for like other elusives and stuff like that, I think is worth sometimes missing the allegiance, but just keep that in mind. The other elusive is Shadow Assassin. It's a solid body that also lets you draw into more combo pieces, which is really good for the deck. Solitary Monk is kind of awkward to use, that's why I only run 2 of it. Recalling your whole board can sometimes be awkward at times, so sometimes you pass on turn 1 and 2 and just bank the mana, which you don't really mind because of all the spells you have in this deck, and just playing this first. But you can also combo this with Navori Blade Scout to make it attack again. You can combo it with kinkou Wayfinder to get its effect again, and same with Jeweled Protector. Even Shadow Assassin to give you an extra draw can be useful sometimes. That is just a good aggro card. A lot of the times if you attack on turn 3, it just gets 3 damage into the Nexus because they don't want to block both. Some decks don't even block it at all. This is a good way to get chip damage into the Nexus. kinkou Wayfinder is the main combo of the deck. Something to keep in mind is if you have TEEMO on the field and TEEMO in your hand, you should play the spell so that it puts the TEEMO back in the deck so you can get it from kinkou Wayfinder to get the 2 or 3 TEEMO combo off. And hopefully you don't get unlucky and the TEEMO goes right on top of the deck like it did for me. Jeweled Protector is kind of awkward. Usually you're using this onto like a Navori Blade Scout or something like that to have like a 5 attack elusives to close out the game. So Yusari is another game ender for the deck. Has a really good attack and health stat line, even though it is expensive. And the challenger can sometimes drag elusives or lifesteal elusives like in Zoe Nami away to let your Greenglade Duo or your TEEMO hit face. So yeah, it's basically just a fun elusive like burn combo deck. Again, it's been used to get rank 1 like countless times throughout so many different metas. So I know it has the potential to win you a lot of games, even though it is harder to use. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Thanks. Oh my god, of course I'm playing another elusive deck. Like the better elusive deck. That's annoying. And we're not even attacking on even or odds to make use of Z aggro. I'll probably save this instead of just doing 2 damage right now. Like, what's the point of that? Kinda wish I didn't have that.
I am the blade in the darkness. Cut the breath from them.
Kinda down.
What?
Kinda down for that trade.
An apt pupil.
Okay.
My life for the Order.
He actually runs Make It Rain? Like legit Make It Rain? I kinda wanna get these rooms going. Even though, because he probably wants to play Nami, right? Although I can't attack with this into Nami, I guess. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played this. I should have attacked. Because he can only block. Okay.
I bear a message from. Oh, hey, what's that?
I think it's Susie for him to have something for that, so I think I just attack with these. And then now, like, he has to have Vigor to attack into that.
What's your name?
And he's playing Vigor without having a Nami on board, which isn't that bad. Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, Pale loses, he needs literally Vigor. I don't know if he wants to play Vigor right now.
Embrace the current or be swept away. The Mirai will never
He also
know
wouldn't have
fear
been able to play
again.
Nami if he did that. Oh, I guess I should attack with TEEMO then. Because him doing anything would have stopped him from playing Nami this turn. Could have been good. This kind of pog.
Rise with the surf.
Probably just play these and keep mana up for
Everything's better with
Twin
company.
or Retreat.
Says you.
I think we're gonna want to Twin this turn though.
Commence operation. We cover Moonstone. Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey,
That's what I thought. You punk. You sorry? Get buffs both of these
An apt
and threatens one of them.
pupil.
This is pretty good. Although it does make my Zed clone a bit awkward. That mean I don't attack with TEEMO? Probably just keep TEEMO back then, right?
Ride the surging tides.
I just retrieved that? Like, who's he gonna kill that on? Like, put that on?
What's in here?
So if I attack Zoe, any buff would buff, any spell buffs this, unless he uses this, I guess, huh? I think I saved the Twin though. I'm down to do this though. Now actually it makes sure that now the keg gets buffed, right?
Do not deny me.
Night falls.
Elizabeth is like kind of close to leveling up. Okay, can't block. We'll just do this. Doesn't have any healing.
Move aside, small fry.
I wonder if this is just let it die actually. And then just attack with TEEMO. And then keep mana up for Twin for this. Then we could threaten like to kill the Nami, right?
The order.
Then Nami would be dead and Zoe would be dead. Might have been better. We do have Wayfinder. We haven't had any like PNZ cards though, so I feel like kind of sketch. Okay.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of smart because since his board is since I have mostly elusives, his elusives like don't really mean much. So you can just do this and threaten me this way, right? Oh, he's getting rid of the keg.
Let the tide carry you.
They picked the wrong row?
I think I'm fine, right? I don't die. Could be wrong though.
Give us some room.
I'm pretty sure I don't die to this.
Like
And then I just play Solitary Monk. I just want to kill his elusives. That's all I have to really worry about. I'm kind of glad if he sends this in. This is 0 to 2, right? So this is the cheapest one. So I think I threaten it with this.
You cannot escape.
This doesn't matter.
This one's trouble.
Take 5, that's fine. Keep one more elusive up. Yeah, this will die to any spell still now, right?
hang on, Cern.
Now there's only one elusive blocker.
Alone, we see things as they truly are.
Never mind, fuck.
Another day in the field.
Okay, we have to hope we don't miss allegiance here. That's not enough. I think we have to go for this.
Everyone here? Let's go.
We really didn't get more Teemos. It was actually kind of better since Teemo wasn't leveled up. Oh, so you get a stun. Equinox or stun is really
Rise
good
with the
here.
surf.
Oh. Okay.
I'll scout ahead.
So unless he has Hush, we can probably threaten. We have lethal right now. He has to do another block,
I never surrender.
and now we have lethal with Twin. If he doesn't have Hush, if he submits this.
Ride the surging tides.
I mean, that still dies, right? Shouldn't he like switch them? Wouldn't you rather have Shelly alive? He might not have Hush. He's using a lot of these spells.
Rise with the surf.
He only has one card in his hand. If it's not Hush, we win, right?
Let the tide carry you.
Does he have Hush? Or I guess make it rain. Let's go!
Signing off.
He beat Zoe Nami. Thought that'd be a hard matchup since they have a bunch of elusives to block us and like lifesteal, but he didn't get a Arcofly. Okay. Bandle tree. They have like what? Fizz is kind of an elusive, and that 1/2 is an elusive. I wonder if I keep Mystic, because I can like kill Mayor to stop his swarm, or like kill an Elusive. It's kind of risky keeping cards like this though in this deck. It does make my odds of hitting kinkou Wayfinder better, because we have PNZ in our hand, so it's less likely to miss allegiance.
Let me at him.
Closing in on the mark.
So you can't block this. I don't know what he's thinking about. They don't run these 0-mana cards. What you thinking about, man? Take your 2 damage like a man. What's he doing, man? I almost thought he AFK'd. Maybe he just passes? Question mark?
I walk my path alone.
We have 5 burn in hand. Puts him to 13. This puts him to 10. No, I don't think he will. He has block. I think we still do it. Hope he doesn't have flock.
Fast as wind, light as air.
Also block with the fizz and then... Does that mean? No. It's interesting. I feel like you still block that and then you just pokey this or something. Why would you ever keep fizz alive? Like, unless you have Poppy? Oh, it's probably Poppy, huh? If it's Poppy, what do I get rid of? It's not Poppy. That's good news for me, I think.
From all the regions we are one.
The dark beckons.
That's more burn. He was kind of down to... What?
Are you ready?
7?
Let's take it for a spin.
5? Okay, I think we might be chilling. She doesn't have any elusives. He might have an elusive though. I just have not played it yet because a fizz turn. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, is that if we develop, we risk making fizz being able to turn into an elusive block. Yeah, let's play this then. It's kind of weak. I can't stop removal. Yeah, just play this then. Kind of wanted to buff it. I like buffing the little 1-mana one. It's pretty easy to like kind of combo in later. I think this lets us be more flexible with our options, like being able to retreat something he wants a Buster Shot or something like that, right? It does let his fizz block though. It's kind of lame. We do also get to burst speed. Pop it in there and draw again. Never mind.
Shadow.
Tread lightly, strike hard.
Yeah, I imagine he wants to block the 2-1, right?
I ain't afraid.
Okay. That means he buys another Pokey or something. Or he knows this is like not permanent elusive. He's just like playing for the turbo speed.
Just know the heroes around here somewhere.
Right? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to get excited that, but I don't think I die. I think I'm able to race him. Like this is a lot of damage.
Looking for
But he shouldn't have like burn like that. I'm pretty sure we can just do this and be okay at 5. Now we gotta race him.
my pocket.
We have to play Usari.
The power of our order.
Because if we play this onto like Usari, we can't do everything next turn. We also might just Mystic just to save mana. It might matter. I don't know. I feel like he has a for sure way to stop this.
Extra hands never hurt.
But now there's a lot to deal with. So as of right now, he's like dead. But he can probably stop a lot of this. The good news is I don't think he can stop everything. As long as we get 5 damage through, we should win because he doesn't have any healing, right? So all we gotta do is get 5 through. So all we need is like Usari plus like a TEEMO or
I
something.
need no weapon.
And we just send it. You can mini morph something and just pokey and like flock. He could like flock. Okay, mini morph. That's a lot of his mana. Scorched. Okay, so he might lose now. That's unlucky. We do put some shrooms in there though.
Could you hold this?
So if he draws somehow 2 Puffcats, which he never will. Also, if he develops, we can actually possibly win. If he just open attacks, we might not lose because we have Get Excited into kinkou Wayfinder next turn. Okay, so actually we might not lose now. Now, I'm blocking Poppy, so I have three blockers. So I'm gonna have to let the cheapest one, the little shittiest ones through first, which means this and this and this, which means I'd be taking what, 6, 7, 10. So I obviously can't. I have to play this.
First step's the hardest.
And I can block almost everything. I need to keep a TEEMO alive. So I have to not block something. I have to like not block with one TEEMO. And then the game is like possibly winnable. Because then I'll put more shrooms in there. But I might still die actually.
Bombs away!
Oh no, because he's doing this, right?
Tally-ho!
Think they can see me?
Let's see. I have to block the biggest thing. Nothing can kill
It
this.
will be
So it doesn't
done.
matter what I block into it.
This one's trouble.
I'll take
So
care
the
of this.
biggest one is 6. The second biggest is 5. We blocked, and the 2 6s we block, and the 5. We also need to block the.
Looking for this? This one's trouble.
And spoil the surprise?
Looking for this?
We can live at 1. I think we have to though. We can't sacrifice this TEEMO. Like it's just too unlikely. So I think even though we get on to 1 and lose the Pokey,
A Bandle scout follows.
it's still probably the only way to win this game. So yeah, we probably lose this, or at least it's theoretically possible.
My collection.
Wait, we won. Right? He drew a shroom. Oh, you know what? We actually... He could have Pokey, so if we go for Get Excited, he could have Pokey, right? So... Here's the question now. If we just go for Get Excited and he has Pokey, we lose. If we pause, like if we pass, he might draw an extra shroom and we might draw like a Mystic, which gives us 2 options to beat Pokey, but that also gives him an extra turn to draw into Pokey if he doesn't have it right now. We have to guarantee play it next turn anyways because he's going to open attack, right? So do we think that we could possibly draw a Mystic next turn and he would draw a shroom? The odds of that are very unlikely. But it's also pretty unlikely he draws another Pokey, right? So maybe we do pass. See what happens. Okay. So if he top decked a Pokey, I'll be pretty salty.
Some encouraging words.
All right, time to get serious. Bandle scouts are never afraid.
If that card is the Pokey, I'll fucking cry. Got him. Let's go, we beat Bandle for you.
Signing off.
Okay, what the hell is this? That kind of looks like funky. I was almost debating getting rid of Kinkou, trying to look for another, like have another mulligan slot to possibly get TEEMO. But I kind of get scared of mulliganing all my cards. I feel like I need something to kind of guarantee I do some damage. I also don't attack on turn 4, so keeping Kinkou is kind of troll. Oh, excuse me.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Without a sound.
You might have been supposed to pass and then play like Monk on this turn. Just to play around spells. Because now we lose like hard to fucking like Avalanche or something. I don't know what he's running. You could just troll chant right here, I guess.
take everything.
Kind of shit on me. I still get a lot of damage through though. Actually, no, you could just troll chant one of my other units, and because you have tough, you could also still beat my Zed. Elixir, okay, I'd rather Elixir, because I still get the 7 damage in. It's fine by me.
Braum is on the job.
I kind of like this over Monk because it'll grow with the Kinkous. I only like passing this turn,
Let's show
but
our friends, show me your
what else
best.
you can do?
Everyone here? Let's go.
I fucking miss Allegiance every fucking time.
Follow me to victory.
They'll never see us coming.
You won't take me away.
Won't take me alive. You're dead, son. You're dead. You're dead. Took you alive.
Keep running, Kay.
Okay. Thanks, TEEMO. Fucking great. So glad you're here.
My shield is my... Ah! This is fun, yes?
What's your plan, man? You're a fucking Braum. Like, yeah, like no one cares. I'm playing Elusive deck. You wanna fucking make a little Poro? Go ahead. Great. Splendid. Oh, I guess I'll just play you, sorry.
Whose fall will mark my
It just makes it awkward. If I play this, can't really do anything else's turn.
So pretty. Got a mushroom with your name on it.
Mushroom is best with strong cheese.
Okay.
There's another one!
Peer beyond!
Okay. Let me smoke you, my guy. And we can't play this and this. We'll waste one of the things.
Extra hands never hurt.
Sweet Admiral, shall we?
You
Reporting for
fucking
duty.
guy.
My final test. Destiny awaits.
They'll never know what hit them.
Not doing that much damage now because of you, Shelly.
This will be a good winter!
Alright. I recall you.
More mushrooms.
I might as well play it on this. YOLO. What's your plan, man? No. I don't think so. Interesting. Kinda hope he attacks this turn. If he doesn't, it's kinda awkward.
Blessed
Okay.
by snow and stars!
Just using his mana?
Let's show our
Okay,
friends
thank
the
God he's
door.
attacking.
The Winter's Claw!
Quickly.
Okay, so Braum, because of that, actually gets to do some silly shit. How annoying.
First we
1-6
fight.
Braum is kinda broken.
Have you met my shield?
Oh, I'm actually so glad he's doing that.
It will be done.
Looking for this?
I think I want to go wide with Elusives though. So
I'll take care of this.
I want another kinkou though, right? I'm down to 5. I'm
When
probably
nature
good at 5,
calls,
right?
a Bandle scout follows.
I guess this makes it
will
not
be
die,
done.
right? Or is he planning on buffing something? I probably need to do that. But so my plan right now is to play Solitary Monk. Recall my whole board.
Alone, we see things as they truly are.
Right. I play a Yusari.
The power of our order.
It is easy, see?
He has blockers for these. It's not that good yet. Yours for him. Perfect.
Got a mushroom with your name on it.
Mushroom is best with
We
strong
shuffle up the
cheese.
Teemo back in the deck. Now the odds of getting Teemos are greatly
Success is
increased.
planting your mushrooms right.
Unless we fucking whiff again.
Everyone here? Let's go.
They picked the wrong row?
There's so many phrases, man. I blocked the Teemo. Man, are you gonna freeze the Teemo or what? Freeze this? Man, if we didn't whiff this shit, we'd probably get 2 Teemos. Right?
So close.
I did my best.
Okay, if he doesn't have any healing though,
The Winter's
actually
Claw
still have,
strikes.
we can still possibly draw like
We
get
see
excited.
through all.
I mean, that's kind of scary. That's like audio lethal maybe. Mystic. Oh, yo, get excited.
Time for talking to. Good luck. Have fun.
Leave nothing
Top
standing.
Pop that. Oh, I guess we knew we had a burn, right? Because of this whiffing.
I'll take care of this.
As fate wills.
No, this has to work. This has to work. Please, Ribbon Zoo.
An auspicious season.
You got him, right? No, stop. Yes, let's go.
This will be a good winter.
Too easy.